Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do a sketch of a man or a person in a thinking or thoughtful pose. So when we're talking about thoughtful poses, we put out a video in the past in which we presented a quick sketch of the thinker, Rodin's thinker. Like there's a very famous sculpture on it. You could try that. It's somewhere along those lines, but it is also a bit new because of the angle that we are utilizing. So different angle. So that is the shoulder set, pretty much vertical base there. Chest is like somewhere around here. There's the collar bone and areas. There's the other shoulder, and think just stationed slightly below this elbow, which is here. We have the other hand, which will pretty much go below this hand here. Because if we want a posture, then we want one that is a common one. So bell shape and knuckles and fingers space for that hand. We go upward, and we'll have different options to play with in a second. But first, let's put out a bell shape for the first one, for the first posture. Now, head necessarily hunched like that. Right, I think I worked a bit too much on that oval, because I think I kept like thinking that if I should like maybe maintain the angle like right on, but no, I think this is a little more dynamic to have it like this at this angle. And there we have it. Like we have portion of this like done, and then we will grab ourselves a pen to begin putting down some like different options. So let's first highlight the aspects that don't necessarily need to move. So arms, delts, went into that arm a little too quickly, so we'll come back to it in a second. Let's put out the base structure here, let's see. So arms again, that's the chest. This hand necessarily in a partially clenched. That's quite important, because that's how it usually is. Now whether the person is like sitting on a table, or a person is like, in a very curved posture, and then there's the rest of the body, like if the person is like sitting down somewhere, either way this posture will maintain its position right here. So details are necessary at this point, because we can continuously work on this. And then we have, of course, the knuckle set right here. Now we can do one of so many things here, like so. Here's one option, for example, and this is very, very common to see. So hand, and of course we can improve the anatomy, we can fix things. Actually, let's put out the head in purple right here. So there's the head. So I made it a little smaller. It was like too long to start with anyways. And mouth around there. Nose around there. And of course the dome. Now that's very common to see this pose. Some people have like heavier hands, some people have less like chunky hands, but usually we don't like do a whole lot different in this position, but we very often do this, and that is just have a fist right in front of the face. We have seen that too. So two different options, like in a thoughtful pose, and of course we can give him like any kind of like set of like fatigues that he needs. Let me check for a better marker here. So let's say that it's a guy in a dress shirt. And then let's actually highlight the other posture that we went with, because it's like a little more lost here. So we'll put that out instead. And there we have it. Of course, all the tones, all the fills can like go in, the details for the shirt, all the fabric folds. And again, he doesn't have to wear this. Could be a she, could be a he, and they do not have to wear this. It could be a completely like different perspective, but definitive way to go around and nailing a pose like this. So do try it out. Lots of good fun, lots of anatomy going on there. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, keep in touch, and have yourself a wonderful day.